Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, simply email me and I will hook you up. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated as well, okay? Tarot is a tool. It is not the final tool. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on this channel and you really want to see what's on. Thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. Okay. Hope you all are feeling wonderful, lovely, and bubbly, expecting great things, being patient and kind with yourself, okay? Make sure you tell a family, friend, or all you know to subscribe to the channel so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Okay? All right. Let's see. What does the collective need to know for their highest good? What does the collective need to know for their highest good? Okay. All right. All right. They say asking you will receive. I like the way those cards came out. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the first card that we have here, collective, is Temperance. So you or someone around you could have Sagittarius placement in their chart. The Temperance energy here, you could be trying to maybe maintain some kind of situation, make sure that you're able to keep the balance of a situation. Maybe you have been feeling that things have been possibly topsy-turvy or on its way to maybe being into a disheveled situation. Maybe you're feeling unorganized. Maybe you're feeling things are displaced. And so I see you trying to hold it together and keep things together. This isn't anything negative. I'm just feeling and picking up on some energy of someone who has a lot going on. You have a lot on your plate, a lot of responsibility. With the Temperance energy here, you have a lot going on a daily, and you're trying to hold it all together, Spirit is saying, okay? You could be a single parent, or you may be someone who isn't single. You could be someone who just has a lot going on at this time, okay? And so you're trying to hold it all together, okay? Maybe your spouse works more hours than you, so maybe you do have children, and so maybe majority of running the errands, and when it comes to the extracurricular activities of the children, maybe the responsibility is on you. And so you're maintaining a job, the children, a house, and a lot of other things. And you feel kind of worn out or burned out from time to time. Okay. And I'm also picking up on someone whose children have a lot of leisure activities like after school programs. Maybe you have children that play sports of some sort. But either way, yeah, Spirit is saying take time to take a break and a pause for yourself. You could be someone, maybe you do have people around you who can help you. Maybe, drop the kids off or pick them up for you maybe one day out of the week. But if you don't, Spirit is saying go ahead and somebody's going to have to miss practice at least one time so that, mom or dad can get that rest, okay? This could be male or female energy, okay? And so whether you are single, or you could be in a relationship or married, you just have a lot going on and you're trying to make sure that you're able to maintain it and keep things balanced, okay, with this Temperance energy. And you're working very hard, but Spirit is saying that you deserve a break. So go ahead. Somebody's going to have to miss something. Just one day. One day is not going to hurt, and everything doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Whomever you are, okay? You try your best to keep things in order and do what's right and make sure everyone is happy. But at the end of the day, what about you? Who is making sure that you are happy? Who is making sure that you are fulfilled, okay? So Spirit is saying it's time for you to pour into yourself. The next card we have here is the Hanged Man energy. So the Hanged Man is confirming that it's time for you to pause for the cause, okay? It's okay to be still for a moment. Different things occur and happen in life where we have to be still, even when we may not want to be still, because you could be someone who's just in the habit of, that nurturing energy. You like to take care of everyone, make sure everyone is happy and pleased. But you have have to take care of yourself so that you'll continue to be here, to run those errands, to be that husband or that wife or that good mom, or, or to keep the house clean and cook those meals, or, or work that job and a half. I'm picking up on someone who works more than one job as well. Okay. So be mindful. Don't neglect yourself. Okay. Respect yourself. Get you some rest. Okay. The next card we have here is the Page of Swords. Okay. And so maybe I'm picking up on someone who could be in a relationship or a connection where their spouse is a good provider, but when it comes to explaining things like, honey, we need to switch something up, or honey, I'm exhausted, they just don't get it. Okay. And so, they're a good provider, they know how to go to work, bring the money home and get the bills paid. But when it comes to other things, far as you being exhausted, needing help, there's someone who just don't get it. They just don't understand. If you are a stay-at-home parent, you could have a spouse that feels like because they're the one working, you're at home with the children, they could kind of deem that's not work. You've got energy, you've got time. You're like, look, I said I need a break here, and they just don't get it. Okay, so that's the weakness. That's for somebody. That's not for everybody. Okay, and so maybe you've had this conversation. I'm picking up on someone who has constantly talked to their spouse. Okay, whether this is your man, your woman, your husband, your wife, your side piece, two piece with a biscuit, and you're like, look, I've told you I need a break. You're gonna have to watch these kids, or I'm gonna have to cut off soccer practice or something, or maybe maybe there's someone in the family who can help you, assist with the children or these things that need to be done at home. Because I'm picking up on the energy that is a household, a beautiful family, but you guys are just busy. Okay. The next card we have is the Knight of Swords. And so I see you fighting your way to move forward. But Spirit is saying you can continue to fight to move forward, to maintain your home and keep everything together, but make sure you're resting. You don't want to overstress yourself. You don't want to become so overwhelmed that it begins to take effect on your health. So be mindful of that, okay? Where you're not in the best condition. So if you're feeling that stressed and depleted, that means something has to give. And if you're talking to your partner or your spouse and they're not hearing you, then Spirit is saying clearly you need to make the executive decision to go ahead and make sure that you're giving yourself that break, okay? Giving yourself that rest of your time. You don't have to do it, make the kids cut out all their leisure activity. You can say, look here, today, children, we're taking a day off. And I bet you they say, yeah, we're taking a day off. So Spirit is saying, don't be so hard on yourself because you're used to keeping things in order, okay? Don't feel like it's the end all, be all with the Five of Cups energy here. Take a break and then get back to it. You need to rejuvenate and recalibrate your energy. Maybe take the day off and you and the children go out to the park, go somewhere by some water, or go in your yard, just go out into nature. And so you need to recalibrate and rejuvenate your energy, okay? And the next card we have here is the Page of Pentacles. And so you're focused on well-being, okay? You don't want to waver too much. You're concerned, about missing days of work as well, okay? Far as the home front when it comes to finances. So you're trying to maintain that balance of your coins and your pentacles, as you should, okay? Because that is important. That is priority, but Spirit is saying you still have to rest and take care of yourself in between time, in the meantime. And so don't feel guilty about doing it collective. Go ahead and take a break. And even if you aren't someone who has children or you're not in a relationship, maybe you're a single person who works a lot and you are feeling like things are all out of whack. You're feeling like things are all over the place, okay? Spirit is saying give yourself that break. Excuse me. Pour into yourself. Okay. So it's all about balance here. And so you don't want to be too excessive and work, and not resting. So it's all about balance. You or someone around you could have Libra in their chart. Okay. All right. So it's all about balance and it's all about equal give and take. So possibly, your partner will come around because it's in the upright position. Your partner will come to grips that you need a break and to give you a break, whether they watch your children on their off day or have grandma or aunt come over and help with the children or with errands or picking up someone, little Tommy from soccer practice, okay? Or whatever it is, but in any way that you can get some help to get a leg up on this situation here, okay? And so it's all about you here with the Seven of Swords, no longer having to battle. You want to be in the energy of reserving, your energy. You don't want to feel like you're battling in your household. You don't want to feel like you're battling in your relationship. You don't want to feel like you're battling with yourself. If you're someone watching this, you may say, I'm not in a connection. I don't have children. Well, you could be single, independent, living on your own and still feeling overwhelmed because you're putting in a lot of hours trying to make ends meet. Things are changing in the economy and you're trying to make ends meet. Yeah. Yeah. And so, yes, this too will pass for you. I see you moving on to calmer waters. Okay. I see you moving on to calmer waters. I see you getting the situation with your partner straightened out. Maybe they will babysit on their next off day or, take the kids somewhere, off your hands, or maybe someone will volunteer. Maybe someone whom you trust, because you got to have people you trust when they come to your children. Okay. Will come in and help. But I see you moving forward onto calmer waters. Okay. And regaining your peace, because this read is basically Spirit is saying for you to recalibrate your energy, and rejuvenate. You need to relax, but you need to do this on a consistent basis, okay? Not just in this moment in time, but anytime you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, you're feeling tired, hell, you feel like you just need some rest. Go ahead and give yourself that rest, okay? So you deserve it. You are the MVP, and yes, you have to make sure you're constantly practicing self-preservation. So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.